Hello everyone and welcome to another little tutorial. I'm sorry it's been a week, but I've been pretty busy with some stuff I had to do this week. So I'm sorry, but I'll try to do more of these more frequently. So yeah, this time it's about mixing chords. As you can see, I made just a very little project, which is future based, because I thought, hey, that would be probably the best for teaching how to mix chords in a very basic way. So nothing too complicated, so like you can get into it easily. So let's just play first what I have right now. And yeah, let's take a look into that then. Yeah, so that's what I have. It's like just a little bit of super sauce, then a little plug, a sub, and like a growl thingy, and just a bad distorted guitar. I actually didn't put too much effort into making it sound actually good, and that growl, and also we have those. Yeah. Just playing nicely, those chords. And then we have some very, very basic drums. Nothing mixed pretty like too complicated, just a little bit of sub boost on the kick and just a little bit of auto-tune so I can like play around with the pitch of it. Yeah, so nothing too special, and a little bit of reverb as well to give it some room. Yeah, how I mix the chords. So let's start with which chords that are. It's like just I wrote that on my piano actually like a few weeks back, and it just was this basic bass tone progression, which just was. And I thought, hey, okay, let's make chords out of that. So first one's a minor, then we got another minor, and then two majors and another minor. I like to write in minor keys for happy songs, because I feel like minor keys actually transmit that better than actual major keys you write in. So if you want to write a happy track, it's easier to write in a minor key than trying it in major. I mean, it's still possible, but harder for me at least. Doesn't mean it is for you. Yeah, so how I mix these is pretty simple actually. I can show you how I designed the chord. It's just a little bit of a saw wave. It's basically the same, just inverted. Just quite much detuned. It's at 0.06. The blend is just default, and automated the level of it of the both oscillators. God damn it, I can't talk. With just this shape here, and actually automated then the rate of that LFO with the second LFO. And the second one is just the second oscillator is just one octave up and a little bit more detuned, just to fill the spectrum more nicely. And then I put some hyper on it to give it a little bit of dimension, and a flanger to just widen it just a tiny bit, and a compressor, a multi-band compressor especially, to make it sound more set into the mix. It's a little bit of a trick sometimes. You should try just clicking that on or off. You'll hear what it makes. It just makes it sound more compressed than if it's ticked off. So yeah, you should try that. Then I just boosted the mids a bit to make them actually stand out in that frequency range and fill the spectrum, so I don't need as many other instruments. Just reduce the high end just a tiny bit, and cut off the lows, like everything below 80 hertz. I cut off. So the sub just totally stands on its own in that range. Also, I put like just a little bit of reverb on it. It's like a mid-range reverb, not too big, and not too small as well. Like if it was just something, yeah, something in between there. And then I can just mix it in, just 5% to just fill it up a bit, because superstars are already pretty wide and fill everything nicely already. I like to work with reverb, but superstars are, yeah, a way to do it as well. And yeah, together it sounds like that. And you can actually like have them not so quiet, so they actually like are, yeah, hearable. And melodies you usually don't mix that loud, because you still can hear them and it's still like a lead element. So it doesn't need to be as loud as different instruments you don't really pay attention to. Yeah, then we have the second part, where I have the same LFO stuff going on, except I have just way less voices and less detune on the saws, and a little bit of a different LFO form. So if I transform that, yeah, I mean that's sort of sound design mostly, but I thought I'd show it to you because I didn't really do that, like the different effects of LFOs on chords yet. I thought that would be better in mixing and not just sound design. Yeah, and just boosted the high end a little more than in the others, so it has a little bit about around 1K, where it sounds nice. Like high mids can be annoying if they're here, or even far up. Yeah, more up, and they sound warm and nice, but still aggressive at around like 1K. And I'm trying not to mix not too much low end in, because that will boost the low end of the reverb, and that sounds unnatural. So you try not to boost that too much on the chords. And I also put some Ozone 7 on it, just some yeah, basic stereo expanding. Just played around a little bit with that. That sounds pretty nice if you like use band 3, because it boosts that range between 2 and 10k hertz to actually be more widened, which actually like it sort of boosts that range in frequency terms, but also like makes it just more audible and just, yeah, a little more aggressive, which I like personally. And you can also play around with like the width of band 2, which is in basses you usually like just keep it lower, and on chords I tend to just make it wider, because that sounds nice and just fills up the stereo very nicely. Yeah, that's basically it for mixing with chords. Again, not too much to tell about that, because mostly if you have them like standalone, you actually don't have that many mixing problems. But as I feel like mostly in drops or something, it kind of seems hard for people to actually get that like sound just right and just fit right into the mix. Because it's like it's quite a range of frequency you actually have to cover with chords, because they are like sometimes across like, yeah, 3 octaves or something. But still, you sort of need to manage that, because if you wanted to sound like that, like virtual riot, future bass, like, then yeah, I think you'd want to do it like that. Okay, yeah, and just some very basic sidechain on that. I still do it like that. I don't know if I showed you that. If you watched the about reflecting fragments video, then you probably saw that. Okay, so that was it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see each other on... Wait, is it called Thursday or Tuesday? No, it's called Thursday. Right, so in 3 days, my album will be released, and I'll do an announcement video about that as well. So if no tutorial is coming before that, stay hyped for that. And I hope, I can't talk. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.